It's giving me casket. Like, what on earth? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is probably going to come out before the video that I actually had scheduled to like start my return to YouTube, but I just had to get it out like as quickly as possible because I have not been this excited about a makeup release in a very long time. So yes, but before we get into the video, my name is Kristen, and on this channel I like to mix luxury and affordable beauty and fashion. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then you might as well subscribe, and you might as well, you know, get notified when I upload a video, because you're gonna be back. You're gonna be back, okay? I'm gonna be testing out the new Fenty Eaze Drop blurring skin tint. Very few things get me excited about makeup at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe because we're not going out and I can't be bothered to put any makeup on, but I'm excited about this, and it's come at the right time. I feel like even though my skin is in the worst way that it has ever been, I've been wanting a skin tint, BB cream, tinted moisturizer type product that works for dark skin. You know, like you don't want to do a whole full heavy makeup routine, but you want something that kind of gives you a bit of coverage, but like it's not full coverage, you know, especially if you're wearing a mask and like all of that stuff. So I'm not gonna ramble on. I'm literally just gonna start testing it out, and I will give you my thoughts at the end of the video. So I'm gonna do a natural makeup routine, and yeah, that's quite hard for me because I don't really do like natural, but that's the whole point of this, you know. I'm gonna try to do like the natural thing, whatever. Shade wise, I did a quick test. I think it's gonna work out. I feel like I might have been able to get a darker shade in this, which is annoying. So I wear, for both of the other Fenty foundations, I wear shade 400. That works for me really well. On the website, Fenty say that shades 400 and 410 correspond to shade 19, which is what I picked up. Also, please ignore my absolutely horrendous nails. So we're gonna go in with our hands and start working this in. Okay, so in terms of shade, this shade is, it's not the best shade. I don't know, is it? It's not giving, I mean, I have very dark marks on my cheek. It has covered them a bit, and maybe it doesn't look like that because of the light, but in real life it has covered them a bit. Not like totally, but it's covered them. When it's blended in, the shade doesn't look terrible, but I don't know, on camera I feel like I can see it. I'll be honest, I didn't enjoy rubbing that in with my hands. Try it out now on this side of my face with the brush. I have less pigmentation on this side. There is still some to cover, but yeah. Don't think I like the shade. I feel like I want a darker shade. I feel like I can definitely finesse this. Like, I've made bad colour matches work before, but it's very lightweight. For me, for somebody that has a lot of pigmentation, this is definitely not covering anything. What is it looking like? Am I looking grey in camera? Because I feel like I look grey in real life. I feel like it's giving me grey. It's giving me, this is not your shade, sis. And it looks strange. Okay, I'm gonna do another layer to see if you can build up coverage, but we'll see. So actually, let me use the bottom side of a beauty blender and see what happens when I do that. Okay, thoughts so far. The shade is, I don't like this shade at all. I definitely think I want a darker shade. It's giving me casket. Like, what on earth? Why am I even I don't even know why I'm still trying, but listen, I have to. God loves a trier. That's not the shade that I enjoy, but I've bought it now, which is irritating. I think I might actually go and get the shade 20. I feel like shade 20 is definitely going to work for me better. First impressions of it, it's lightweight. Okay, so just ignore the shade. We know that's not working, but in terms of the actual product, ignoring the shade, it gives a light coverage. It has covered some of my blemishes, the lighter ones, maybe on this side a bit more than this side where they're a bit darker. It's not covered them completely because obviously it's a skin tint, but it does a little bit. I feel like this is nice as like a little bit of coverage. I don't know if you're kind of feeling like you wanted to put some makeup on but you didn't want to go heavy with it. It's nice. It's nice to have that option. I like how it moves around. I think I would like the product if the shade worked for me. If you have got skin that is got blemishes and dark marks, it just kind of depends on how comfortable you are with those kind of showing through. I think, you know, this is skin, you know, people have acne, people have dark marks on their face, like this is just real life. Like, but at the same time, I think it's okay for it to show through sometimes. Yeah, I'm literally trying to talk myself up, but I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and come back and see if I could salvage this in some kind of capacity, and then I'll let you know my final thoughts, and then I'll probably come back again and do like a update after my little wear test. Okay, so I've just done the rest of my makeup. I literally did this makeup in like 10 minutes, like honestly super quick. So if it's looking a bit, I hope it looks all right. I don't know, I can't really tell. What does it look like? I think I've salvaged the look. I used 2 of the Fenty concealers. I used the shade 390 and the shade, this is 360. I can't find 390 at the moment. Used this incredible Huda. I actually think I am a Huda stan. I used the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade medium, just to like add something back into my face, because it was, I don't know, in person it was feeling very ghostly. With just the foundation, with just the skin tint, sorry. I also used the Fenty setting powder in Banana for like under my eye. I used the True Matte primer, which is new, I've never used that before. I used a little bit of the cream blush from Fenty. This is in the shade Rose Latte. I used the Stunner lip paint in, what is this shade? Unveil, as my lip liner. And then I used the Fenty gloss, the cream gloss bomb, which is on my lips at the moment, and I absolutely love this. I did also realize I didn't properly share my thoughts on using a brush versus using my fingers. I definitely think that using your fingers to spread the product works. I don't feel like I got a significantly different performance or finish from using the brush to my fingers. Also used the beauty blender, and that was pretty nice as well. I didn't feel like, didn't change like the look of the foundation. I feel like you could get away with doing like whatever you feel comfortable with.
Hi guys, I just wanted to update you on the wear test I did with the skin tint. I wore it for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I took this picture. Please excuse how just strange I look in this picture. So I wore it for about 4 or 5 hours, and my nose was extremely shiny, and my entire face was actually really oily, which I don't really find happens to me anymore when I wear like my usual foundations. I have like a routine that works for me. I don't get too oily. My nose usually gets oily, but not like crazy oily, and the rest of my face doesn't get too oily. So yeah, I was kind of a bit shocked to see how oily my skin was. But I did try the product a second time a few days later, and I powdered my face. I did all the same usual steps, and my face was still very oily after just a few hours. So I'm not sure that this is an oily, skin friendly kind of product. I'm still going to try and work with it and see if there's like a product concoction that I can do to make it, you know, not be so greasy. Fine, just running like a couple of quick errands, I think is fine. But if you was planning to wear this, like if you have oily skin and you're planning to wear this for like an extended period of time, I don't think that's a good idea. I definitely wouldn't do that. I can't really be bothered for having to like constantly blot and powder my skin throughout the day. Yeah, even if the product itself is pretty nice. So like I said, I like the product. I think it's a nice product. It goes on nicely. The finish is really nice. The shade was off for me, but overall I liked it. However, the wear of the product, personally, I wasn't impressed. I think I'm definitely going to keep trying it out a few more times, and then I will probably update in a future video. But for now, it's not my fave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to love it. I really, really wanted to love it because it's Fenty and it was what I was needing, is what I've been asking for. But I have to be honest, like, I'm not in love with it, and I would be hesitant to use it because of how oily my skin looked. So yeah, so that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. I took a bit of a break from YouTube, but I am back. Be posting lots of beauty and fashion videos very, very soon. So if you liked this video, you probably like those videos, so you might as well subscribe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.